So, as you've seen by the title, we are going to be starting a series that shows how to use Microsoft Flight Simulator in my way. So the first episode, so you're watching the first episode. So the first episode is going to be like finding waypoints so you can you'll understand later to the series, but we need to find these waypoints so we can, I guess, make a flight plan to put into the computer. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll show you here. So, I'm gonna provide a link in the description on how to download the software. You actually need it to find waypoints, unless there's some other way, but this is the one I use. So, it's a really weird way to access it. So if you just access it from like the desktop, it won't work for some reason. What you need to do, since it needs, just give it a second. Alright, so what you need to do, because it needs some code in the same folder as it, you need to go to your file explorer and go to the download file. Little navmap. Maybe it'll let you download it, but if it doesn't, it'll come up with this message. Press extract all. Extract. And then it'll take like 2 minutes. But what I do, so I don't have to do it all the time, I just minimize this window. So if I know I'm gonna fly the next day, I just leave this window up and put my computer to sleep. So you don't have to do this the whole time. But if someone would like to help me fix this problem, if there's a solution to this problem, please put it in the comments. That would help a lot. So you just replace the files in the destination, and then it'll pretty much, shouldn't take a while. It'll get up there quick. Just need to be patient. So basically what waypoints are is like there's screens in the aircraft and you make a flight plan so you know where you're going. And the waypoints, well, you make the flight plan without waypoints at first. Like you just put the airport codes in to the computer, and then you put waypoints in to kind of customize the flight path to get to that destination. So that's basically what waypoints are. You don't need them, but they help you get on approach much better. So that's what we're going to be going through today. So you just, after that's done, you go little navmap, and then you go littlenavmap.exe, and then it will launch the software. And just keep in mind, this software is completely safe. So just press run anyway. And then it'll load. Might take a minute. And then once you've I already have a flight plan launched in here. For me it's a little laggy, but I just try and ignore it. So I already have a flight plan in here, so I'll demonstrate what a waypoint is. So that's a waypoint. Like I said, it customizes the flight path so you have angles, maybe. I get turns and stuff. And like I said, it helps you get on approach. So I added this waypoint so I could get on runway 31 Lima at William P. Hobby Airport. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me go through on how to make a flight plan with little navmap. Let's just delete that. Alright. So like, okay, so this is how you make a flight plan. So when you install it, there will be a lot of messy stuff on the map. Like there'll be red stuff, and yeah. So what I would do is close all that out by, here, let's just open it all up so I can demonstrate it. See how messy it is? It's very messy. Basically all this will be up. Just do that. And it will be like ugly. And don't let all this scare you. It looks very complicated, but it's fine. And yeah. There'll be some red squares too, but I'm not even going to bother opening them because, but just pretend there's red squares right there. So I'm going to show you how you close all that out. So let's just say you joined in and then you installed it and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? Look at all this crap on my screen. And yeah, that was my first reaction too. But what you do is, to close all this out, you just go, let's start back here. Let's press this circle, press none, then press this circle, just press none on all of them. And then that bar is finished. Now you just press that, basically all the blue stuff right here. Just press none, that. And there, that's how you clean it up. So let's go through on which ones these mean. So this, once you press that, it's basically showing the airport code. So right here, that's the airport code, that's the airport name, and those are the frequencies, like the ATIS, and it shows the elevation of the runways. And that's basically it. It has like some of the airport information. But if you double click or click on it, let's just get that out. It'll have all this information on the airport, like its region, the city, the state, elevation, basically all that, and the coordinates. Yeah, it has all of it. And yeah, that's basically it on that. So let's get into how you make a flight plan. You're like, okay, well, let's make a flight plan now. Alright, so let's say we want to start from Galveston. Let's just let it load really quick. Alright, let's say we want to start at Galveston. We just right click on the airport, and then you press set airport as departure, because it's our departure. So you just left click that, and then you just, let's say we want to head to Hobby Airport. Just click that and set airport as destination. Just click that, and then you have your flight path. Then you have your flight path. And you're probably wondering, hey, where's the waypoints you're talking about? Well, we're getting into that. So leave this thing up. Remember when we were cleaning up, do not exit on this thing. All you need to leave up basically is that and that. I would close out this because that's the waypoints. It shows where the waypoints are, but just close it out because it gets really, really messy. You need to be zoomed in order to open this, because then there's not much waypoints on your screen because you're zoomed in. So just leave the airport codes and the flight path up. Oh, and when you launch Microsoft Flight Simulator, press this. So like when you press it, it'll show you where your plane is on the map because it's connected to it. I'll show you how to connect it to Microsoft Flight Sim at the end of the video, but right now let's get into waypoints. So, waypoints. So what you do is open up the waypoint button, and then you got all these waypoints. So like I said, it gets a little messy when you zoom out. See, I can't even move. So you want to zoom in, and it'll make it really laggy. So, alright, so let's say we parked right here, we spawned right here, and we started up the aircraft, and we taxied, and we wanted to take off on runway 32. So for that, you'd press X-ray, crap, I'm not good on this, but you'd do that waypoint. So in order to add it to your flight plan, you go add waypoint X whatever to flight plan, and then it'll be on your flight plan. As you can see, it has added it. So now you are on this takeoff runway. So we got our first waypoint. Now let's say we want to land on 31 Lima. If we go here, Foxtrot Alpha Mike Oscar Golf, add it to flight plan, and then now it's kind of aligned with the runway. And yeah, that's basically how you create a flight plan. And you just click that off. It'll leave the flight plan up. That's basically it. And then you get in Microsoft Flight Simulator, put the waypoints in on your computer, and then you'd fly. So let's say we want to connect Microsoft Flight Sim to it. You go scenery. It might already ask you if you want to connect to Microsoft Flight Sim once you download it, but if it doesn't, go scenery library and press Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then when you launch it on Steam or whatever you got it from, so let's just go Steam, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you press play, and then you spawn your aircraft. It'll show it on the map once you press this, because that's how you get it to show. And then it'll show it. And then you can also show other planes too on the map, like other players, by pressing this. And yeah, that's basically it. So I will release another episode, and that will be on startup. Then next will be takeoff, and then next will be autopilot. Then next will be landing. So we're going to continue with this flight plan. Oh, and I forgot one thing. Let's say you want to take off and go to, so let's just delete this. We're not going to do any waypoints on this flight plan because it just takes way too long. So let's just do that. That's going to be our departure. Let's say we want to land at College Station Airport. So let's make that our destination. And let's say we want to stop at an airport on the way. So let's say we want to stop here. Just press this, right click it, and then press add airport as alternate. Oh wait, shoot. Oh wait, no, you're not supposed to do it like that. You're supposed to... Never mind what I just did. Forget what I just did. So make GLS your departure. And then make this your alternate. And then make College Station as destination. Okay, well, it ain't doing it. I thought I knew how to do it, but I guess I don't. So just forget it. I'll figure it out, and if I do figure it out, then I'll make another episode on it, if you're that interested in it, and that's basically it. So, see ya later.